Mr. Robbins, I'm Detective Youngblood.
Okay.
Simply was asking you your suspicious nature. You're taking photographs down here. I'm going to confiscate your camera at this point in time.
When you're in possession of a vehicle sitting in the driver's seat. This is your last opportunity. I'm not going to go around with you.
If somebody,
last opportunity. I am requesting you, based upon the Kentucky law,
and I'm willing
that you produce your driver's license right.
Josh, if you want, I can just make a suspicious activity case. We can confiscate the camera until we have a reason for what we're doing. Just
get his information.
We'll get your information. I'll confiscate the camera until we know you have a legitimate purpose. What's that?
Yes.
Yes. I'm about suspicious activity.
You're suspicious and you're loitering. We've had cars stolen out of this lot.
Okay.
It's suspicious.
So
I have no problem.
Am I detained at this point?
Yes, you are now at this
Do you
point.
have your ID?
I don't, sir.
Okay. Put your hands up there. I'm going to pat you.
Okay. Can I put this? I've already been patted down. But...
What is this? That appears to be a vape, if I had to guess. Would that be correct, sir, or is that something with your photography? Oh, it's a photography thing?
No, it's vape.
Is it? I can't quite tell.
The battery and
Okay. Do you want me to...
Are we coming down there looking for a confrontation?
No, I wasn't.
Why are you taking pictures of this license plate? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Investigating suspicious activity.
That's fine. You can do that.
Okay.
You can also do that.
What's your last name, sir?
You can have a consensual conversation.
It was a consensual conversation, but rather than just talk to me, you talk to me with an attitude.
Sir, except the way you confronted me, sir.
Okay, well, it's all recorded, so we got that going for us, so it really wasn't any issue. What's your last name, sir?
And if you don't give it to us, you're
John
going to be
Doe?
arrested.
You understand interference with official acts?
I do. I absolutely do. But you don't have that.
This is the last chance you have to give us your information. Or you're
Okay.
gonna go to
Last
jail.
name. And this is because of threat of arrest.
Is it? Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to give it.
Mr. Robbins, I'm Detective Youngblood.
Okay.
Simply was asking you your suspicious nature. You're taking photographs down here. I'm going to confiscate your camera at this point in time. I don't know your reasoning. You'd have to give me any logical reasoning other than you'd like to challenge authority today. Other than that, I don't know what your reasoning or logic is. I hope it is not for nefarious deeds. For that purpose, I'm going to confiscate the camera at this point under a suspicious activity situation. I don't know what else is on your camera. What I may do is when I'm not actively working the homicide that occurred 2 weeks ago, I'll write a search warrant in regards to your camera. I'll then download everything that's on your camera because I don't know what else you've taken pictures of. Given the fact that our police station has been bombed before, we've had 2 cars stolen from this rear lot in recent days. You're down here among several undercover cars that are our safety if people were to know who they are. I don't know what you're recording, but for those purposes, I'll probably download that off of there with a search warrant due to this suspicious activity. Once all that is completed and I have all that information, I'll probably at that point be able to return your camera to you at that point in time, but not until then. Given the circumstances, I'm going to advise you of trespass for down here, 25 East 1st Street. If you have reason to come to the police station, please make arrangements. To file a complaint, you'll need to make arrangements first so that we know you're coming, because I don't know yet whether you're down here just to challenge authority or if you actively have some reason that you're back here recording personal vehicles of police officers, squad cars, our actions, our movements. Given all these details, do you understand why you were detained and understand why I'm taking your camera at this point in time and what will be coming in the future?
I am under no obligation to respond to that.
Have a nice day. I'll give you got my business card, and if you'd like.
You might have something on his phone too.
Yeah, we should probably take that too. Just I don't know if you took any photos of that. It's a Samsung. We could get that search warrant as well.
We have probable cause for a warrant for the camera. We have probable cause for
So
the
there will
warrant.
be under that case number. There will be a property sheet filed in regards to your camera and your phone. I would suggest if you do want to file a complaint in regards to that before this trespass is in effect, you might want to just walk up there now and you can go file it. I know the Office of Professional Standards is on the 2nd floor. You can call 4816 from the lobby desk and they can come down and meet you, or you can go up to their office and you can make a formal complaint. I know you were recording me as we spoke in regards to this. Again, I just was curious what you're down here for. It's a beautiful old building. People take pictures in front of it all the time, but a lot of people don't take pictures of our vehicles and things like that. Thus the reason for the suspicious nature of what you were doing. I know you're under no obligation to ever respond to me because you wish to challenge authority today and be a problem. That's my assumption. Since you've given me no other reason to really suspect anything different, I'm going to assume that's what you're here for. It was just to create this drama. So I'll put all that in the report. At some point, I'll be done with your phone and camera, and we'll make arrangements to get that back to you. I hope there's nothing else illegal on it or anything suspicious.
Have you completed your stop?
Yes, you're free to go.
Can police lawfully seize a camera simply because someone refuses to explain why they're recording? Under the First Amendment, filming matters of public interest from a public place is generally protected. At the same time, officers may investigate specific, articulable facts suggesting criminal activity under the Fourth Amendment and Terry v. Ohio. The key legal question is whether reasonable suspicion existed, or whether lawful photography alone became the basis for detention and property seizure. Subscribe to Mr. Right ID Refusal, where knowing your rights makes all the difference.
No, he said
Yeah, I'm willing to. And we got a third person? All right. What's your name?
Sergeant Burrow.
Burrow? Okay.
So
Yeah, we got my last name.
You're on private property.
And there was no calls, right? It was just, this is part of a patrol?
They request us to patrol their property to
Okay.
make sure that people aren't loitering. You're
Okay.
in possession of a motor vehicle in the state of Kentucky. That
Yep.
means you are required to provide identification
Yeah, no
and
problem.
proof of insurance for the vehicle. So we've
Insurance.
got to do two things. I got to make sure you got a valid driver's license and insurance,
What's the
and then you can get out of here.
what's the criminal or what's the? Am I pulled over for something?
Okay.
Is this a driving infraction?
You are loitering
Okay.
on private property.
Well, I
which
mean,
is
was
a
there?
trespassing issue.
There-
So, in order for us to allow you to leave, I have to confirm you have a valid license.
Okay,
so
so
you can drive your car.
People
And valid
visit.
insurance. I'm not going to argue with you. You
Well,
can
I don't
produce
no.
that information.
Oh, at the courthouse.
Or you can go to jail for trespassing.
Well,
it is really simple.
It's a courthouse issue. You got to take me before a judge and discuss.
Absolutely, I can arrest you and you will
Okay.
go before a judge.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
really simple. All you have to
'cause-
do is produce identification,
yeah. I told my
proof of
name.
insurance, and we'll get you out of here.
You did not tell your name. You said your
You-
last name was. You confirmed it was the one I gave, but you will not give me your
Yeah.
first name. You will not give me your
Well-
birthday. You will not give me your.
So
What's your?
I'm giving
do
you an opportunity
yeah, fine.
to produce your driver's license
We got
and
Bashir.
valid proof of insurance,
Yeah, okay.
so that I can get you out of here.
What's the driving infraction? I mean,
I'm giving you the opportunity to produce
Okay.
your driver's
Well,
license.
what's your name again? You said Burrow.
Sergeant Burrow, if
All
you
right,
listened
and
the
we
first time.
heard my last name's Hines.
Okay.
So
You are in possession of a motor vehicle,
okay,
which requires you to have a valid driver's license.
okay, yeah, but also you can identify. There's more than one way to identify.
I'm not going to go around and
This
around
is-
with
this
you. You
is-
can either produce it or you can go to jail.
Well, this isn't a matter of whether I give you a plastic ID or not. I could tell my name, right?
I've asked
I-
that.
But I'm asking for full names for everybody here.
We don't
All
have
right.
to give you our names.
All right, what do
But
you-
we
My
still
full
gave
name,
you.
Yeah.
being cooperative, bro. So I mean, it is.
Well,
what it is,
because
so-
he's the original. He's
Hey.
going to be the arrestee. He's
so
going to be the
you identify
arrestor.
yourself, you go to jail right
He's
now. You choose.
he's going to be the arrestor
We can identify
ultimately.
you by your fingerprints at the jail,
Well,
or we
I'm-
can identify you based
How-
upon your identification that you produced for us.
how
It's
far
real simple.
how far away is the jail from here? It sounds like I'm going to have a long. Am I going to have a long walk?
You're going to jail if we take you there.
You have a long
Is-
walk. No, I
is
am
it-
glad to give you a ride to jail.
Back from jail? I mean, what?
No, that's on you.
How far?
Because
how far
we're
away
giving
is?
you the opportunity to produce your identification?
How far
and if
away
you
is-
choose not to do that, then you
you
just
can't
go to
produce
jail.
that, and you can't produce insurance, and we're
I-
going to tow the vehicle.
I could.
So.
I could tell my name. I just wanted to hear your first name. I mean, that's you guys are.
You
You,
can tell
you
me your
guys.
name. Go
provide
ahead and
that.
tell it, please.
What's your first name?
Oh, I guess you can't. Well, look, you didn't do it.
that?
Wow,
There's
you keep
there's.
lying to me.
It's so
Let's try again.
it's a simple
What's your
question.
first name?
It's a simple
Oh, you're
question.
not telling me again? Why do you?
It's a
keep
simple
telling me?
question
You're
to
not telling me.
exchange name, first
It's
names.
simple to produce your driver's license.
It's-
and you're refusing to do so.
Well, that's not the minimum is telling your name. That's
No,
just
not-
going
not
above
in the
and
state of
beyond.
Kentucky, not when you're in possession of a vehicle
If-
sitting in the driver's seat.
You-
This is your last opportunity.
If-
I'm not
if-
going to go around with you.
if somebody-
last opportunity. I am requesting you, based upon the Kentucky law,
and I'm willing
that
to-
you produce your driver's license right now, or you're going to
It's-
go to jail.
It's not just a driver's license thing.
On your back.
Okay, go ahead.
Is there any weapons on you?
No, there shouldn't be. Man, that sounded like it fell hard. Probably.
Would you hand over your driver's license simply because an officer demanded it while you were sitting in a parked vehicle? Under Kentucky revised statutes governing operator licensing, drivers are generally required to possess and present a valid driver's license when lawfully operating a motor vehicle, while Fourth Amendment principles require that seizures and arrests be supported by legal authority. From the deputy's perspective, they were investigating possible criminal trespass and verifying the driver's ability to lawfully leave the property. From the citizen's perspective, he repeatedly questioned whether any traffic offense or lawful basis existed before producing identification. Based solely on the available footage, we would assign the officers a C for explaining their authority but leaving significant legal questions unresolved, and the citizen a B+ for remaining verbally calm while consistently requesting legal justification. Subscribe to Mr. Right, ID Refusal, where knowing your rights makes all the difference.